Hello, potent woman. My name is Charlon, and I'm the hands and the heart behind Potent Women. As we turn a corner on 2019, it's so important to move into the frequency of celebration. 2018 has been quite the year. Some people use the word hard, or challenging, or brutal, or walking through the fires of hell, and I can't disagree. But having a clear understanding of the purpose of all of that is what puts a smile on my face and makes me feel in my heart as if it wants to explode right out of my chest. It may have been hard. It may have felt like you were walking through hell, but there was a purpose to it. And 2019 is about seeing what that was. If you have no idea for the struggle or the suffering or however you would come to understand in yourself of what 2018 was about, 2019 will be the proof. It will show you undeniably where it is that you're going to be able to plug in very dynamic ways because you invested with such devotion and such wholeness. Your whole being was invested in that transformative process, in that annealing process. And annealing is about raising the frequency so high that dross is burned off, and anything that has no place in your future for you to make your most masterful impact on the planet, anything that it will not serve that purpose, must be burned up and burned out of you. So think back to the patterns that you have transmuted, the old belief systems that were never even yours. So they came from entire lineages that were superimposed on your life so that you could transmute that. And you did. And you might still be working on it. And that's fine. You can always know you're precisely where you need to be. You're in the perfect position. So if you still have a few things that are niggling within you, or you have an awareness that something just doesn't feel that it's complete, don't worry about it. Just continue to take your steps forward, knowing and experiencing the peace that descends, because you can know you're right where you need to be. Some people are farther along with this. Some people are at a different place on that spectrum. But just know all is perfection. So celebration is the sensation that I'm feeling right now. And so to get a more precise message for you, what I want to do is pose the Potent Women question, which is, what's most alive right now? Excuse me. So just sit down, relax. If you have a cuppa nearby, that's perfect. Close your eyes, I'll pose the question, and we will go in deep together. You can know that there is a message that's specific to you that will touch your heart in an extraordinary way. And that's God, universe, source, whatever language you use. That's that entity and that energy speaking right to you. So take in a deep breath and close your eyes. What is most alive right now? What is most alive right now? What is most alive right now? Indeed, 2019 is a time for celebration. We never imagined that you would get this far. Let us give our host a moment to recalibrate herself to these upper frequencies. That her human emotion cannot be suppressed because there is such a high energy coming into her being. And it feels so raw in her emotions. So we'll just pause the message for a moment as she acclimates to this. And embodies a calm. And blots the tears. Dear ones, you have to understand that what you have accomplished is a miracle. Your devotion to this process, specifically in the year 2018, has been nothing we anticipated. We were expecting to wait much longer for you to arrive at this place. And so now, new systems have been accelerated so that you have a place to land that is solid. Your tenacity and your willingness to go anywhere and explore anything up to now has led you right here. And there will be certain rewards. There is bounty waiting for you in ways that will boggle your humanness. You did it because you had enormous hearts. You did it because you knew you were on mission. Even if you didn't know what that mission was, you still trusted. And now what is being handed to you is what's possible on the other side of you trusting so blindly and doing the work anyway. So here you are on this precipice, anticipating with a very limited ability to understand what that means because we have designed it that way. And you agreed to be a part of this amazing orchestration because you wanted to awaken to the surprise. And we want to grant you that now. We want you to begin to experience what it is to be blessed. Because we promise you have no idea. It is our delight and it is our pleasure to give this to you. It is well earned, we want to say, but it is nothing you ever had to earn. Because just being here on this plane, merely being here, we want to re-emphasize, is what it's all about. And yet up until now, it's been a very challenging journey. We want you to know pardon our host as she allows these energies and the raw emotion to move through her in waves. We want you to know that we have been here all along. We have never left you. We have witnessed your courage and getting up over and over again. And that has shown you how strong you are. It was never a lesson we were trying to teach you. It was never tough love we were trying to impose. This was part of your agreement. This was part of the way that you would come to understand and to know in an embodied way how capable and strong you have always been. It's just that you didn't know it. You didn't see it. You didn't live it. And so through this process, you have come to understand in an unshakable way and live from this place of surety. And it goes beyond confidence. It goes way beyond self-esteem. These are other realms of knowing that you are now equipped with. That you now understand from an experiential standpoint. You will waver no more in your abilities. Self-doubt is a thing of the past. And we encourage you to continue pushing these bounds outward so that ultimately the infiniteness of the universe is your universe. we express to you a gratitude that can only be felt in the heart. It goes beyond the word. So feel into those higher frequencies of the word gratitude, and that is what we want to convey. No matter what your mind projects into your space, even as fleeting thoughts, so much of what comes through your mind, your ego space, your conditioning, the templates that have been placed on you, the miscreations, everything that was never yours, you are now freed from. Take this in. Breathe this into the depths of your being. Feel into the truth of this for yourself. Know what is true for you only because it resonates as truth for you. You are beyond following gurus, giving your power away to anyone outside of yourself. Your power belongs within you. Your power is your source. Moving forward. You are a powerhouse in all of the meanings of that word. You are your own source moving forward in every way. And there may be parts of you right now that question that statement, that wonder, how is it, if that is true, how is that even true? We will make it known to you in a way that's undeniable. And what's beautiful about humanity is that we have a way of touching the hearts of each person individually. So eagerly anticipate this form of proof, although we are not sending it to you to prove anything. We just want to help you along the way. And this is our gift to you. You are on solid foundation now, having invested so wisely in yourself. We continue to encourage you to invest within. Because that's where the cornucopia, that bursting cornucopia, is going to be. And as you blossom, as you flourish in ever-expanding ways, you will be more needed in the world. 2019 has an emphasis on you applying the healing that you have given to yourself and you've discovered for yourself. It will be a year of applying that in the world in very tangible ways. Anticipate all of the openings that are set on your path, that you agreed to open in your perfect timing. Know that all of this is only linked to the efforts that you have expended and invested. You are so precious, and you are essential to this planet. In the coming weeks and months, you will be able to anchor in these frequencies in brand new ways and see the openings with grace and ease, and they will become more subtle as a result. So as you are occupied with joy and infusing joy everywhere you go, and simply being yourself, you will simply feel into these openings. The impulse is to take an action. That's how it will come. And it's as simple as acting on these subtle impulses. They won't be dramatic because you're listening now. They don't need to be dramatic. Taking the seemingly tiniest actions will expand beyond your ability to understand. We are in harmonious collaboration. There is a synergy swirling. And you are equal part in this as we are. So look for us in these openings, and look for yourself in these openings. Because you are that seed that started it all. You have become the fertile landscape. And that's the end of this message. When I pose the potent women question, I never know what's going to come through. And I certainly did not anticipate a channeled message. And often in channeling, I don't have a clue what was said. So I myself will be going back to this message and watching and listening and feeling. As we step into 2019, it will be in lockstep with each other. We are in extraordinary company because each of us has gone deep this year. Arm in arm, hand in hand, heart to heart. I can only begin to imagine what this year is going to be. But with excited anticipation, I look forward. I look forward to continuing to listen to the energetic of potent women because it was never mine. She came about because she wanted to be made known. And I simply said, yes. I said, I will be the physical element of her being in the world. And so I am in service to potent women, the energetic. I'm in service to all potent women. And I so look forward to seeing what's next. Welcome, 2019. It's It's going to be an epic year.